Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures. 80,000 it holds.
The action has already started.
Tchouaméni was in no mood for any of that. Great vision. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Played into space.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best centre-halves around, and I think Militao is up there in that lineage, Peter. He's very quick and aggressive, and while he does have the odd mistake in him, or certainly did in his earlier career, he's maturing fast and he's easing that out of his game, and he can go all the way to the very top.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both. Can he finish? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Tchouaméni. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Goes for a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Played back. And it's Valverde. And here's Mbappe. And here's Rodrigo.
Oh, important interception.
Do it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Now it's Olise. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hernandez. Thuram. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Oh, well played, well played.
Brahim Diaz. Now it's Rodrigo. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's away. Olise! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tchouaméni. Now Mbappe. And here's Rodrigo. Looking here to... Bullish header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Olise.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's Valverde. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's had it taken off him. Doué. Thuram. That's the throw. Now, can they get him away?
Swept in.
He's cut it out.
Out to the right.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 24.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now this could be a chance. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is a brilliant interception.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Not the most convincing of passes. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nice-looking ball. Chips it through. Now it's Mbappe. Delivered in.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
Hernandez picks it up from the goal kick.
Oh, it's Kante. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from it.
France still this single goal behind.
And he plays one through.
Chance! Sticks it away!
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That is a great pick out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And he's in on goal. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Thuram. Dembele.
This is the time you need that pace.
So, Jim, is that the manager
telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now.
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
75 minutes played. And it's Diaz. And here's Rodrigo. He's found a way through. Tchouaméni. Valverde given the lift of his goal. And that's another good win of the ball. And he's gone long. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And now the breakaway. There's a sharp little ball here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
France really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
France looking to pass their way through. Mbappe, he's got away. Brahim Diaz. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. 5 minutes left on the clock. Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. Can he get it through? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the shot! Madrid, that could spell trouble. And one more try! It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more? And time is up. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere.
And already we're underway here.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
And now the breakaway.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante.
Chance for a shot! Goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a...
Can he finish? And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Valverde really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Olise.
Mbappe.
Delivered in.
Goal, France! And the comeback is complete.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Looking for options for movement. Now that's well seen too. Chouameni. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Dembele providing an out and a chance! Vinicius Junior. 15 minutes till half-time. Just eases him off the ball. Aims beyond the defence. Showing good feet. Conte. Tries to play it through. He has a look up. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's being shifted off it.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Mbappe. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mbappe. Great shot, surely! And he's there to belt it away. Valverde, not the most accurate pass. Chouameni, and it's been played through. Valverde. He's on it, can he get away? And he's cut it out.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Olise has it out wide. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Olise. Well seen. And the first 45 minutes are up. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
France are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. Nicely aimed pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, super find. Dembele thinks about the shot. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rodrigo. That's Brahim Diaz. Knocks it into space. Brahim Diaz.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Can he get on the end of this? And he's gone backward here. Oh, what a ball! Oh, right place, right time. Dembele. Koundé. Foot in. Valverde. Backward it goes.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Good read, needed to be. And he's heaved it away.
Sostituzione per la Francia. numero 7, numero 9, numero 11.
Alaba.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 14.
And here's Bellingham.
Il numero 12.
Oh, that was
il
vital.
numero 20. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Alaba deals with that comfortably. And it's Tchouaméni. France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Corner given. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Goulet. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played. Barcola.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Looking tidy in possession here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. Alaba. And here's Mbappe. And here's Goulet. And it's Camavinga. Oh, that's superb. Upamecano gets it clear.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 25, numero 8. Lasciano il campo per
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And he's in on goal. Back into the middle. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Desperate defending required here. Defending of the desperate variety.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Koundé. So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect... Rodrigo! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Oh, terrible pass. Now it's Brahim Diaz.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this fella, Upamecano, Peter, is well versed in the art of gegenpressing and quick counters, having been brought through a system that excels in both disciplines. If he's able to combine this with his passing, then you could look to him to trigger an awful lot of counter-attacks.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Colomwani. Chouameni. Rodrigo, played out to the right. Rodrigo. And he was alert to it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Doué. Bout of passing here, really easy. And the shot! Goal! France! And France are in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Valverde powering forward here. Look at the space here. Skims one in. Olise.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Olise. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! No, he couldn't get hold of it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Diaz. And here's Rodrigo. And here's Rodrigo. Rodrigo. Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's made its way to him. And the finish! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
France are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. Well, the chance! It's a goal!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
We have got ourselves... That could spell trouble. chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Doué, played out wide. Brahim Diaz has a look and plays it forward. And he's got the beating of his man. Shot at goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Brahim Diaz is onto it in a flash. Brahim Diaz. Cleared away. France heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Olise. It's a good run down the right. And that interception was most necessary. Koundé aimed beyond the defence. Valverde. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Rodrigo. Great chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch it.
Decent chance! He's delivered all right! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, this is what we... And the half-time whistle goes. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. And it's Valverde. Chouameni.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Eder Militao. Rodrigo. Valverde. Threads one in. Mbappe. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Madrid given another corner.
Sostituzione per la Francia.
Madrid have their third corner.
Lascia il campo per il numero 7.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, no joy this time. Chouameni, it's a really well-measured ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Vinicius Junior. France can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It's a promising position. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Stood up well to him there. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. Mbappe has got himself a free kick.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 4.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Lasciano il campo per...
Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so...
Big header! No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
The ball goes. Can he finish? Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Goulart is in a really good position out wide. Mignon is there to clear. Throw it. France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That looks a cracking ball. There's no flag. Tries a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Mbappe. And the return pass. Distributed tidily. Now it's Dembele. Rabiot. Alaba deals with that comfortably.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Alaba. Can he get it through?
Chance for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior finds himself offside. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting...
Takes a shot! Hernandez gets it clear. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alaba. And it's Camavinga.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That pass isn't the best.
Well,
Quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Koundé. Can he latch on to this? And that has been knocked clear. And there's the shot! Always going over the top. And time is up. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
France certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinct...
Mbappe! Goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Diaz. Hernandez gets it away. Olise turns back here, probably the best option. That's really well manoeuvred. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Valverde. Rodrigo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's made its way to him. Rodrigo, and he's had it nicked away. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Rodrigo. Saliba wins the duel this time. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Valverde. Rodrigo, he's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, what has happened here? Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, played right into his path. He's got away. Skims one, and the shot! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's managed to get free. Decent chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now the ball in. That's a decent clearance. Played out to the right. Now it's Rodrigo. Valverde. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Thuram. Just eases him off the ball. Ambitious ball here. Camavinga. And it's Doué. Looking for the run. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Tchouaméni. And it's Valverde. Rodrigo. That's good running with the ball. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Tries to pass it through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Rodrigo. Distributed tidily.
Un minuto di recupero.
Now that looks a decent ball.
And he shoots!
It's anyone's ball now. Olise. Camavinga. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. France are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 24.
The second half then, just getting going.
Numero 7.
Now it's Rodrigo. He is through here. And the finish! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
And now he has two. Madrid take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Hernandez could try cutting inside here. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Olise.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well read, nice interception. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. That is good strength. Rodrigo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That is ended up in no man's land. Valverde.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Stood up well to him there.
France may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Mbappe. He has found the way through. Good read, needed to be. Brahim Diaz. France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he gets rid in a hurry. Valverde. Here's Tchouaméni. And here's Rodrigo. Tchouaméni.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Good ball over the top. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rodrigo. Driving on and making good progress. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 6, numero 11, numero 9, numero 22. Lasciano il campo per
Colomwani
il
gets
numero
into a good
14,
position.
il numero 12.
An
il
instinctive
numero 20,
delivery.
Il numero 3. Attenzione alla sostituzione.
He's having a go! Should have equalised.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
France have their second corner now.
That's just playing it safe and simple. France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Bellingham. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Barcola. He's in space and looking for options. Digne just loves to go forward whenever he can. Can he get it through? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Now that's well seen too. France are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Brilliantly cut out.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Aimed beyond the defence. Camavinga. And the shot's on here. Now it's Barcola. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe finds himself offside. That has not gone well.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti
He's come
di
through and
recupero.
he's had a quick look inside. It's a threatening ball. Can he find the finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Upamecano. And that is as far as it goes. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
France absolutely shocking here.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Valverde. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, super ball. Real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Brahim Diaz has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That's been drilled forward. And it's Doué. Knocks it out wide. And he's quick to snatch it back. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly. I think you need someone very strong in the central defensive position, and he is living up to that now, delivering what he was maybe failing to deliver not so long ago. Just a lot more confidence, a lot stronger, and he'll be the one that they'll have to try and get past.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Nice control. Valverde. Conte. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Thuram. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Doué. And it's Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. Chance! It's there! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Back when it goes. Conte. Now it's Olise. Looking for options for movement. He has a look up, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And they've got rid. Half an hour played now. In with the challenge. Now, can they get him away? Thuram receives it in a wide position. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Olise receives it in a good position here. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Valverde. Some front-footed pressing going on here. A probing pass. Doué. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Olise. Nicked it back promptly. Shoots! It's in! France are back on level terms. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Hernandez. Doué. And it's Doué. Can he get it through? Well read, and the danger is averted. Rodrigo. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Little pass back.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Good
recupero.
take and...
Rodrigo! Marvellous goal!
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And the second half gets underway.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Chouameni, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Chouameni. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Doué is onto it in a flash. Now it's Rodrigo. Valverde. Valverde. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well timed, excellent interception. He's in a great position here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Kante cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He's had it taken off him. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when...
Chance for a shot! And it's come back out to him. Sticks it away! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Upamecano deals with that comfortably. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, played through for the wide man. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. France with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to belt it away. It's Hernandez. Olise in acres of space out wide. Now this could be a... Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Opts to play it back. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Another throw-in. Hernandez. That's a cute ball. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Plays it in low. Somewhat off target. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 25, numero 11, numero 9, numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, il numero 20, il numero 12,
Camavinga.
il numero 3.
And he's gone backward here. Good ball, good take. Saliba getting this one clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's a throw. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
France really will have to throw everything at this now. And here's Barcola. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Tries Here's a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. The pass has gone astray. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good spread. And that's been won straight back. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Il quarto uomo indica 4
Just
minuti
go
di
back.
recupero.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, perfectly measured that. Goes for a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. He's in space and looking for options. He's on it, can he get away? And the finish! And there goes the final whistle. A good watch. Both sides toiling to try and